These beautiful views of Iceland hide intense geological activity and are a key part of the country's history. So, let's talk about Þingvellir Park. Today, on Dream Takeoff, we will visit Iceland's first national park, which UNESCO designated a World Heritage Site in 2004. Þingvellir is one of the main attractions of the Golden Circle day trip. Our visit began in this parking lot, next to this well-equipped visitor center. The guide left us there, promising to see us again at the other end of the place. From there, we walked up this walkway to this impressive viewpoint. The beauty of the park will take your breath away. Unfortunately, the video does not do justice to the experience of seeing this beautiful landscape while breathing such cold, pure air. In the distance, we can see the beautiful lake Þingvallavatn, the largest in Iceland. But right near us, we can see the fissures in the ground that have already announced one of the place's main attractions. The Earth moves here in opposite directions. Two continental plates coincide in this place, the North American and the Eurasian. And despite how beautiful the place looks, both plates seem to want to leave because they are separated here. And this makes this park fascinating. This enormous crack in the Earth, through which we are walking quietly, shows the separation of both tectonic plates. And crossing it is like walking between two continents. On the one hand, North America, whose tectonic plate extends to here, and on the other, Eurasia, which begins on the opposite side. And if this does not seem interesting enough, these ravines also appeared in Game of Thrones. Arya Stark and the Hound walked towards the Eyrie right around here. If we continue advancing, we will walk along the side of the beautiful Uxará River, surrounded by these fissures flooded with incredibly transparent waters. One of them, called Silfra, is a world-famous diving site where the waters are so crystalline that divers feel like they are floating in the air. So there are even more reasons to visit Þingvellir. If you like this video so far, please support us by liking and subscribing so you don't miss our next destinations. And we continue. Beyond its natural beauty and geological importance, the park has several reasons that give it historical importance. To begin with, one of the oldest parliamentary institutions in the world was founded here in the year 930, the Alþing. In fact, Þingvellir means the plains of assembly, because people gathered here. A short walk along the Uxará River, you will see the flag of Iceland. In front of this house that is the summer residence of the country's prime minister and the Þingvellir Church, which was built in 1859 in the same place where the original church was built. Behind it, where we see that person standing, is the site of historical assemblies of the Alþing. A fact that may interest you is that the original church of Þingvellir dated from the year 1017, just 17 years after Iceland embraced Christianity. The parliament met here for 868 years, until 1798. Although it was later moved to the capital, Reykjavik, its uninterrupted operation makes it the oldest active parliament in the world. Every year, members of parliament came to Þingvellir, where a literate man, invested as lögsogumadur, or law speaker, recited the laws to the attendees. But this was not done only for the show. In the process, and to the sound of the laws, criminals were punished. But Þingvellir also has its dark past. In those meetings, The Drekkingar Hilur, or drowning pool, became famous in the Aksara riverbed, where women considered guilty of adultery, infanticide, or perjury were drowned. Although at the time, single mothers and women accused of incest or witchcraft were also drowned. To ensure the punishment, they were tied to the body with full sacks that dragged them to the bottom. The sadistic practice was in force for centuries, from 1564 until it was eliminated in 1838. And if you ask yourself, the image is only for reference since we did not manage to go to this precise place, and we were not so urgent because its past was very dark for such a beautiful walk. But history also has its positive side. In this place, they proclaimed independence from Denmark on June 17, 1944, reiterating this beautiful place's national importance. As we said, Thingvellir Park is one of the destinations of the Golden Circle, a famous excursion you can take for the day if you come to Reykjavik. That also includes the Gullfoss waterfall and the Geysir geothermal area, which, in fact, is where the word geyser comes from. But those two destinations we will see in future videos. In the distance, we can see some vehicles parked, including that of our guide, who awaits us. A little further on is the Drekkingar Hilur, which, if you do not remember, is the place where women were drowned, and the Almannagjá Gorge, which is the widest gorge in the place. But our time is up. It's time to take the bus and travel to the next destination on the Golden Circle. So it's time to leave Þingvellir Park. Please don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next destination here on Dream Takeoff.